Ask for more time. Doesn't elaborate.
Doesn't
please.
elaborate. No! Alright. Welcome back, everybody, to the thing.
Revolving Tabletop.
The podcast.
The podcast.
The movie.
We haven't
The
actually
video
gotten to the
game.
part where the title becomes apparent, but it's called Unpaid Debts, as you would realize by reading the title. We're not at the part where that comes up yet, but we're close. All right.
I wasn't made aware of this.
I'm Corey. I'm residing as this group's GM for this campaign, and many others probably. To my left, I have.
Sup, everybody. My name is Nate. I'll be playing Zahir, the Wookiee technician.
I'm Andrew. I'm playing Nave, the droid thief.
Hey guys, it's me, Kyle. I'm playing Clone Trooper. His name's Nines.
Number 9. Number 9.
Number 9 large.
Number 9 large.
Gonna go on this bit for 40 more minutes.
Let's
go. 9. Okay, so quick recap of the last session. You guys were on a transport ship, an imperial transport ship. You worked with some rebels, some rebel prisoners. To get off of that, the ship guard started getting attacked, and you took an escape pod. That is the events quickly summed. You're currently in the escape pod, still going down to a planet. Debating if you. I don't know if there would be something in it that would identify what planet you're going to.
It would have,
Does it look blue? Does it look green? Or deserty?
You know what?
Maybe Outer Rim intelligence.
would it not have like some sort of like tracking
Track,
system?
yeah,
Or that'd be,
I'm
this
gonna
where
say
you're
there's
going?
probably like a galaxy map in the somewhere like on the wall that's just like here's where you're at. You notice that you would know that you are you are currently on course to the planet of Randon. It's a planet that's pretty close to Kashyyyk.
Yowza! My home sector.
It's kind of hard because I can't see. Should be there somewhere.
That's a lot of planets.
You look for
Right there.
look for Kashyyyk. I assume that's. Did you find Randon?
Yes, right where my finger is.
Alright, that's Kashyyyk. Is that Kashyyyk or?
That's Kashyyyk.
Okay.
That's Randon.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were pointing at Kashyyyk or Randon. Okay. But that is currently where you're on course to land.
Very close to my home. But I cannot go home, for it is imperial territory, and I will get captured.
Or killed. Or both. But so like a bit passes as your escape pod just crashes down into the. You get lucky. You're in the outskirts of this planet. Pull up my notes really quick. The big thing about this planet is that it's got like big cities that have its big thing is that it has a just like a big bazaar.
That's bizarre.
Ah,
Mhm.
okay, is that the thing? I don't know if there is anything on it in the book here. Okay. QL. Alright, so the planet itself, so where you land basically out in like a field. Just kind of outside one of the cities.
Not one of the better landings, everyone, okay?
I'm a little bit sore, but I'm otherwise alright.
Well, I'm perfectly fine.
Alrighty
I'm
then.
just kidding. I need some repairs.
I think the crash might have fixed your problem with their servos from a little bit
Yeah.
ago.
It jogged him loose.
I just took a power nap.
Ah.
Right. Out of the escape car.
What is a car?
Escape pod.
Out of the escape pod and to the bazaar.
Okay, so you walk. It's not too far of a walk from kind of like the wilderness into the city proper. There's no like really any gates or anything that's stopping you. You just walk in. It's pretty like open. The city itself, it's got like a very big city quality. There's these big buildings. It's not the biggest city you've seen. Like the buildings are tall, but not like.
It's not my tree cities.
It's not that. It's not like Coruscant level. Like it's on it in comparison. It's probably a very small city. But there's a lot of stuff going on in the streets. People buying and selling. People going all over town. Where you guys want to go? It's
We probably need to get back in contact with our boss.
That might be a good idea.
Also, we just escaped a prison ship, so probably Lilo.
Well, yeah, maybe some,
it's either that or you could potentially. It's either Lilo. You could probably try to get the fuck out of here.
Lilo. Yeah, probably just, find a way to
GTFO, and also,
use the experience.
like, gee whiz guys, sure could go for some spotchka.
Does this planet have sushi?
You don't eat.
for the aesthetic.
Where is the lamb sauce? God damn it, I couldn't even finish my own sentence. Where is the lamb sauce?
Will someone pass the chopsticks?
You fucking donut.
Well, all right. You got. So you're aiming to lay low.
Lay low. Yeah.
Probably just
Yeah.
duck into a cantina. Do some info gathering.
Info gathering.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Do you want to roll me a? Oh, that's a good question. What do I want you to roll? Like perception, streetwise maybe.
I can roll streetwise.
Either or, I guess.
Is it easy?
At I'd say an average difficulty.
So 2?
Yeah. So I'd say this place is probably unfamiliar. That's a triumph.
Triumph?
See that?
2 success. 2 failures.
So that is, but a triumph counts
So-
as a success automatically, so you succeed, but with threat. Okay.
Alright.
We've been noticed!
I got 2 success and an advantage.
Okay, to success and advantage. Is that counting it already? Like
Yeah, that's all.
negated?
Yeah.
Okay. So it'd be 3 success, 1 advantage, but the fact that I think that's a failure I'm saying over there.
Yeah, so failure, advantage, threat. So yeah, so got that dealt
Okay.
with.
Ow.
Alright. Did you roll?
No, I
Nate.
have not.
What do you need?
2 green and 2
I mean, you don't
black.
have to. I think both of these,
I mean,
but if you want
might
to,
as well.
I'll let you do it if you want to.
I know. Heckin' rude, sir.
Predator?
Redditor?
Yes. Not Redditor. Heckin' rude, sir. Success with threat.
Okay, so we got a success with 2 threat, success with threat, and just a success with advantage.
2 success with advantage.
2 success with advantage. Okay. So,
I bonked my head on the way through the door. Curses upon my hide.
Zahir and Nines, you're basically like asking around. Some people, like a lot of people, are just like almost blatantly ignoring you for a lot of it.
Heckin'
And then-
rude.
And so all three of you kind of conjoined to like accidentally all go to the same person,
And then we're just like,
and that's the
oh,
person that actually
never
gives you
mind.
the time of day to be like, okay, yeah, you know, there's a place I know. It's called Nulls. It's just you know, down that way. That's the noise he made as he walked away. Noise. So as you walk down the streets are still busy. There's all kinds of crowds, people doing all kinds of things. You walk in to what on the outside. It's not the most like luxurious place. You've definitely seen nicer cantinas, but like it's all right.
Yeah.
You're not, from what you've kind of gathered, you're not in like I guess the best part of town, but in the part of town that would help you lay low.
Yes.
'Cause you're-
Right where we want to be.
The building on the outside, it's a little roughed up. But as you walk in, it's a little bit busy. There's all kinds of people and stuff drinking and talking, and some of you even gambling. There's of course music playing in the room, and the bartender, you see at the counter, is a quarren. You notice they're basically these squid-like people.
They're the other people on Mon Calamari.
Octopus Dad.
Octodad.
Octodad.
But there's the squid guy. He's got like this. I don't actually know.
Human body squid head.
Human body squid head. His like, I guess would be skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flesh.
So does like are his appendages like
His
tentacles or,
his
like,
appendages are hands.
Okay.
Like it's not. It's the part that's like like I guess squid about him is like it's just his head.
Oh.
That's where it's got like tentacles and tendrils and stuff.
Hmm.
But his skin it's a very distinctive like purple.
Hmm.
And that is about it. He's not wearing anything super distinct. It's about like what you'd see most.
Corn stars.
Looking it up.
Okay, Google.
His most it's probably the most just like casual clothes, nothing super out of nothing super out of place for like you for all your times probably being in cantinas and stuff.
Mm.
It's nothing super standout.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so Davy Jones.
But yeah, bartender.
Yes.
Neat. Probably several other denizens. I guess we'll find a booth or someplace to sit.
Yeah.
A booth. You can find a booth kind of off into the. Guys, how open do you want to be? Do you want to be kind of off into the corner? There's a booth that's put you a little bit more. Not like more like along one of the walls.
Probably
I
along
think-
one of
yeah,
the walls.
one
The
of the
corner's too obvious.
To
Yeah.
we'll be expecting that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So you take your booth, you sit down. It's the inside is very much like the outside. It's a little roughed up. The tables are just metal with honestly nothing too really distinguishing on them. They have like scrapes, and some of them even have
Dings.
like dings. There's some of them still have like remnants of like blaster bolts in them, like the
charred.
the char, like the scuff of that. It's kind of, you can also see it occasionally on like some of the walls and stuff. Like there's just like these marks that were left by what you'd probably assume, or some fights gone wrong,
Mm-hmm.
or gone really right, depending on who you'd ask. But what are you guys doing?
Ordering a thing of wings for the table.
Can I get some wings over here?
Can I get some like garlic bread, breadsticks?
The unlimited
spaghetti?
breadsticks.
Some nice cheddar biscuits.
I want some Nerf steak.
When you're at this nondescript tavern on this planet, your family.
Yeah,
Family
some
eats
nice
free.
I
Red
want some
lobster
Nerf
cheddar
steak.
biscuits.
Damn it.
Yes, this Wookiee is my child.
Maybe like 400 years old.
Some nice. I'd like
He's
some
just
nice
like wearing the little Timmy hat.
like propeller cap.
He's got like a bib or whatever. One of
bib?
those like backpack leashes.
And then I have a tie on.
Fucking pair of overalls.
Like one of those like. Why do I imagine on top of the tie you have like a fake mustache? It's like one of those,
Yes.
like the
Yeah.
father mustache. Very authoritative.
No, like a big bushy,
Like a big
bushy mustache, like old time boxer mustache.
Yes. Fucking like a Otto von
Lang,
Bismarck mustache.
We're laying low. What kind of laying low is this? The most distinct people I think I've ever met.
I guess we'll probably just get some drinks,
Alright.
some chalky milks.
Chunky milk.
And the nuggies.
I'd like an energy
The true
drink.
meal of champions.
Some
Alright.
dino nuggies.
So, there's no one that's like really serving, so you'd have to go up to the bar.
Fair
Take a
enough. Oh,
I'll go order it.
oh dear, the droid. I wonder how well this is gonna go.
We don't serve you.
We don't.
We don't serve droids.
It's shot and dies instantly. Okay, so as you walk up to the bar, he's standing there. He's currently like cleaning a glass. I assume you're with someone, droid.
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
Well, just my associates would like some drinks.
My associates would like some food. What? We'd like some appetizers, please.
I guess I'll follow him up, make sure he's okay.
Yeah, okay. To get some food and some. That's a good question.
Yes.
They don't really elaborate on the food in Star Wars.
Said you were
They
finest.
don't they really don't.
Oh damn! I didn't actually think
I
about
know that
this.
there's
I'd like some of your
Nerf is basically cows
Yes.
in Star Wars, so there's Nerf steaks,
Well, you
Nerf
know,
burgers.
Well, you
I
know.
would guess.
it's Nerf or nothing.
And before we're sued by Nerf.
Bust down the doors.
No, yeah,
Shoot us
I
with Nerf
guess
guns.
we'll just get some light appetizers.
Some Nerf wings.
Nerf.
And
They're
like
not
some
chicken, they're
drinks.
steak.
There's buffalo wings.
Still chicken.
Or is it? Oh, is it Mr. Expert?
No,
Yes.
it's wings from buffaloes.
You get
Tauntaun steak.
Tauntaun nuggies.
Oh.
Tauntaun
Oh
nuggies.
god. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
You know we're gonna roll with that. Is gonna get like a get the
Tauntaun
Tauntaun
nuggies.
nuggies.
No! Oh
And
god.
And
Some
drinks, please.
chalky blue milk.
Chucky blue.
No,
blue
some-
Chucky milk.
Some bone broth for the child.
Which is the child? Which is the child?
Is it you? I'm positive you're like.
I'm the oldest one
I was-
here.
I was gonna say,
If
like,
anyone's
the-
the child, it's him.
Yeah, yeah.
He was built like a few years ago.
I'm your child.
I know he looks
Oof.
older than we say he is, but we say he's
Father.
actually like 3 years old.
We want the discount, please.
Wait, no. Just like Vision from Age of Ultron. Just, well, I was only born yesterday.
But you get your drinks. Nondescript,
Nondescript food.
nondescript food and drinks. Nondescript food and alcohol.
Oh, nondescript is my favorite.
Come on, nondescript.
That's the brand name.
I don't know. It's probably like some. I don't know. Man, like
Some kind of chips.
Some bone-in pizza.
bone.
Bone-in pizza. The fuck?
I'm rolling with the tauntaun nuggets. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I've been sure.
But
Like my
probably like
pizza
some kind of like
boneless.
beer or something from like Coruscant or something. Something that like it's just all it's distributed all over the place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
the
it's
equivalent of Bud Light.
cheap. Yeah, it's like got like a butt like a
God, it's not Miller Lite.
the Star Wars equivalent of a Miller Lite. No! Don't lose all my dice. You can do that with your own dice when we're doing something else.
Yeah, I guess we get some food and drink and we discuss our plan.
Yeah, what would a droid get at the bar?
Nothing.
Oil.
Like some nice.
Oil.
Some circuit chips. Emphasis on we don't serve your kind here.
Did you read the sign?
Did you read the sign?
There's
Your
no
droids,
sign.
they'll have to wait outside.
There's no sign. Oh.
I can't.
I need to make a
read.
sign.
But sir, I can't read.
Fucking
There's no-
fucking DW.
Yeah,
farmer.
that was- yeah.
This won't stop me because I can't
read.
read. This won't stop me because I can't read.
Alright.
I programmed him so poorly.
So he goes back to get the stuff. He comes back with like a tray with all your stuff on it, and he asks you. Is there I don't think I've seen you guys before. You guys
Oh, we are just
Off-world?
crashing here.
Basically, just new to town.
I guess you could say that.
Excuse.
all right. Well, I guess enjoy, guys.
Of course. Thank you.
And he goes back to serving other people. You take a tray of your drinks and your food, and you go back to your table.
Me sits there
There
awkwardly.
are no nuggies in hand.
Tauntaun nuggies in hand. Do you at your table? What are you guys doing?
Alright. Well, we escaped. That's good.
Yeah.
Now, how do we get off planet? And contact our so-and-so boss.
Theft?
Probably not the best idea.
Or can't we just contact them through those hologram things?
Yes, you would notice there is a. I looked into this actually because I wanted to make sure this was a thing. There's I think they're called holo booths. They're basically the Star Wars equivalent, like a payphone.
Okay, hollow booths. Okay.
There is one kind of off in the corner of this building.
So, who wants to make the awkward holo call?
Let's see.
Fight
Who has-
fight
who-
each other.
who has the
Loser
best-
has to do it.
Well, who has the best? Who has the best charm?
Charm?
Yeah, or
I have 3 green for charm.
yeah, either charm or
Not
negotiation.
me.
Yeah, charm or negotiation maybe.
And then for negotiation, I have 3 green as well.
2
Okay.
green on both.
Yeah, I also have 2 green on both. I think that Mr. Nines here should do the call.
Sorry, I just had to grab because this character I did go through the effort of making her a character sheet. He's got stats, and more stats.
They can be killed then.
Yes, technically yes.
Anyone can be killed. Anyone.
You still fight?
Well, go on, Nines.
Are you still fighting over who's gonna have to?
Well, go on, Nines.
Fine, I guess I'll suppose I'll be the one to make the call.
Well, all right. I'm debating if only you have to pay for this.
I mean, we did get some credits.
You did get some credits. I'd say the food probably cost you about.
Or
Maybe the person in front of us that used it before just put in some.
Yeah, maybe
extra.
like the use of the hollow payphone is included with the meal.
First 10 minutes are free.
Roll me. I want you to roll me this force die. If you can get 2 light side points, I'll allow it.
It's free.
I'll allow someone to left credits in it. Don't.
Not off the table.
Yes.
I saw that. I think I didn't. Why? Yes, it is 2 purple. It's like 2. It's 2 dark side points.
Just scribbles it in purple.
Like quickly carving it out. But I say the food. I'm gonna be generous. About like 15 credits.
15.
Because to be
Okay.
fair, it's only like actually the 2 of you eating and drinking.
Well, like yeah. Well, I guess I have the most, so I think I have
If
the
you want
most.
to cover for it, you can. If you want them to have to split the check.
Droid, pay for my meal. No, I'm not that rude.
Yeah, like I have almost 300 right now, so
Ball.
Ball.
Ballin'.
All right. So the hollow booth. I'm gonna say your phone call is actually be very cheap. It's gonna be about 5 credits
Okay.
to use it for about like
Cha-ching.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Boring. It takes a little bit, and your call is answered by the person you recognize as the person you're, I guess, indebted to / partially working for / a lot of other things. Person by bothan by the name of Nath Lathura, or as she's known in the criminal underworld as the Blue Baroness. So,
Is that how I should refer to her in character, or
you can go either or.
Okay.
Hey, boss.
Hey. Boring.
Boring.
The a hologram of this individual. Standing, very like, you can't really get any of the details of it, but what you can notice that the hologram is very like not an unusual sight for this woman. With she's dressed very like regal and royal. She currently is holding a glass in one hand and is like kind of taking sips of it. What? I see you.
Yes. I unfortunately have some bad news, Baroness.
That would be.
We've happened to. Imperial forces managed to arrest us. We've managed to escape, though. We've happened to stranded ourselves on Randon, next to the Kashyyyk system.
Okay, well I guess shouldn't be too hard. I probably go. Like, what are you waiting for exactly?
Last I checked, I don't believe we have a way off planet.
Well, you checked the spaceport. There may be maybe a captain there somewhere who can, I don't know, give you a lift.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll find a way to convince one of them to provide us
Give
a
us
favor for maybe a little nothing at all.
Give us a nice space Uber.
Because I mean, we have ways of making people.
We have ways of making people talk.
An asshole.
Moving out of our way.
Well, all right. I guess just work on that. The second you have passage, just meet me in Nar Shaddaa. Usual place. I have something important. Something that actually you might find very interesting. But of course, I'm not going to expel details over an unsecured line.
Is it a shiny rock?
You're not there.
Just in the background. Is that a shiny rock?
I understand. Well, we will be there as soon as we are able.
Well, all right then. I guess this is it. I'll see you soon-ish whenever you get here. Please try to at least come with some urgency.
Yes.
But I guess that's all you have to tell me. And I guess this is a goodbye.
Yes. Farewell, Baroness.
Boop.
Boop boop be doop.
Oh, time for that alcoholic beverage.
I guess there might be some space captains here in the canteen. I guess there might be some space captains here in the cantina.
Maybe.
Perception checking.
Roll me a perception check.
Only perception.
Average perception check.
Average.
Average, yes, too.
Okay, I'll need the green,
I'll need the green.
and then actually I'm just gonna upgrade so I don't need that green.
All right then.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna need that green.
Actually, no. I changed my mind. No, don't even bother giving me a green. I'm gonna upgrade it.
Well,
Actually, no.
I think if I think we'll use that if we want to convince a captain to do some work for us.
Yowza! Success, advantage, nothing else.
Yeah,
success,
person-
I just got
Uh,
advantage.
4 advantages, 1
Threat is that
threat,
okay?
and then a failure. I think.
So
Failure
3 advantage.
failure
threat.
with advantage.
Yeah, after everything canceled out, I just got advantage.
All right, so failure with advantage, and what a success and advantage.
Success and advantage.
Okay. So as you're kind of talking to people about like, hey, we're looking into getting a space captain to get out of here. One of the guys like you talked to, he's like, have you not heard?
Heard what?
Elaborate, please.
There's a lockdown going on. Apparently recent. Something about escapees, imperial escapees, or something like that.
Odd.
Yeah, apparently from what I've heard, no one's actually allowed to leave until this lockdown gets lifted, or I know certain imperial vessels. Actually, I'm not sure about that, to be honest. From what I've heard, something about access codes to getting clearance to leave. I don't know, but I do know someone. Was it Doug? He's just in hangar bay number 4. Reswin.
I don't like Dougs, but okay.
So,
I just imagine.
Doug, like D-O-U-G?
D-U-G.
D-U-G.
It's the thing that Sebulba is in
Oh, okay.
both things.
I'm like,
So
why is there this guy named Doug?
Doug Walker.
No,
the
I-
nostalgia critic.
No, I mentioned Doug from Up.
Because it's been
I will help you because I love you.
it could just be Doug from Doug.
I was hiding in your spaceship because I love you.
It could be Doug Walker, the nostalgia critic.
Doug Walker,
Go out.
the Golden
Yeah.
Retriever reviewer.
I know what Sebulba is.
Yeah,
It's the thing that's a Doug is the thing that's a
the
Bulba
pod
is.
racer.
Okay.
The walk funny.
He said where we could meet this guy?
Yeah, he said hangar. I think it said hangar A. Hangar was like hangar 3 or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. You're given the location of the hangar. We're gonna say hangar A3 because that's what we're going with. Whatever I said before that, it's lies. Don't listen to me.
Lies!
Deception.
Deception!
Well,
You lied
Thank-
to me.
thank you for your help. It's greatly appreciated.
Alright, so whatever you guys got going on, I hope you can solve that.
Yeah. I do too.
And the guy just
May-
goes back to sipping on his drink. So what are you guys doing now?
Finish the drinks, finish those
Those
tauntaun nuggies and
And blue chalky milk.
the blue milk.
And then I guess we'll go over to the hangar after we finish that.
Alright. Goodness, I don't know what that was, but that was something, and I will be right back.
Making my way
Role play
downtown,
amongst yourselves or
walking
talk,
fast.
I don't care.
Making my way downtown.
Walking fast. Faces past and I'm bound. Something.
But yeah, how we gonna get this guy to cooperate
We
and get us
Money.
off planet?
last I checked, this guy,
Give
this
him-
Wookiee we have can tear off people's arms.
Give him up. Give him
Well,
up.
I don't want to do that yet.
I mean, we could theoretically
Offer him-
overpower him.
Offer him something he can't refuse. Money.
Money.
Money. But why offer him money when he can offer him no money and just, threaten pain?
That usually doesn't seem to work out
Well,
best.
Ultimately, all we need
We're
to do is
trying-
get on the ship. I mean, we can fly it. I mean, we can dump him out in space somewhere.
Yeah, that usually doesn't seem to work out.
Yeah, that'll just.
It's probably
that
best
will-
we just pay the man and have him
Yeah.
get us out of there.
Well, I don't even know if you could afford to pay this guy if the chance comes up.
Just put it on.
Maybe we should,
Put it on
Well,
the Baron's
if I
tab.
overheard the conversation, she said with a sense of urgency.
Yeah.
So we can't afford to wait for the lockdown to be lifted.
Yeah.
So I guess we pay the guy and get out of
Well,
here.
I'm just saying, if we can't actually pay this guy, I mean,
Yes.
ultimately,
It is good to
his
keep our,
life is less important than whatever we've got going on.
It is good to keep options open.
It's going well, I see. Decisions.
I guess we can at least try talking to the guy.
Won't say I didn't warn you if it doesn't go your way.
Fair enough.
Alright, so, you guys are going to the hangar, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Correct. Okay.
Correct.
Correct.
Right there. So as you walk over to the hangar, it's this big, spacious hangar. In it is just this cargo ship. Just a second, I will give you a model so you know what to be thinking.
Yowza.
A little bit after this. We will go with it being a. You know, it's the YT 1400.
Yowza.
If only I had some frame of reference for what this looks like.
Well, that sucks. Give me like 5 seconds. But so as you're walking, I'll continue as I'm pulling this up. So as you walk into the hangar, there is this. There is this Doug you were that was mentioned. It's probably this Reswin fellow that you were told of. He's just there, working on something like related to the landing gear. It's trying to find it.
We'll be right back.
According to this, looks like this.
Oh. Very nice.
Ah, neato.
Be right back.
He did it. So he's just there. He's wearing goggles. There's like he's working on something. So there's like sparks coming from the like one of the landing gear.
I'm going to roll and inspect his ship, see if I notice anything, because I am a ship technician. I know ship jargon.
All right, roll me a perception.
Easy.
Yeah, easy.
Oh, right by your foot. Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it.
You know, you guys, you can bring your dice trays.
Success with 2 advantage.
See,
Okay, you got the cookie.
Yeah, but then it ends up on the little corner thing.
I mean, there's a dice tray like right there.
Yeah, but
Oh, one.
Okay, I see how it is. It'd be nice.
There we go.
Okay. Do you notice that? What are you looking for specifically? I guess I should ask.
Oh, just anything about his ship that I might notice that I could possibly help out with, or, you know, kind of something that I can help to cut the cost of our
Or-
admission fee to get the fuck out.
Or
of
perhaps
here.
stuff a corpse in?
Well, you can't see anything like that, but you can see on the outside, the ship itself is it's about as well maintained as it, can be.
Hmm.
It's a little, obviously, like rusted, and it's clearly seen use.
Mhm.
It's a cargo ship, so
Mhm.
you probably assume that this guy is
Smuggler.
either a smuggler or is just a straight up like
Legit.
it's like a legit like space trucker.
the 2 options: criminal or not.
Exactly. That's essentially yes. This guy's either a criminal or he's legit.
I'm a space trucker. Look at my trucker hat.
He's got his cool space trucker hat. He doesn't have a space trucker hat. That was a joke.
Space trucker goggles.
He's got space trucker goggles.
It's legit. It's legit.
It's nothing. What he's wearing beyond that is nothing like super standout. It's like very much like mechanic, like overalls and stuff like that.
Okay. I guess I'll go and approach him then.
All right.
We all do.
Yeah.
Hello.
So he stops his whatever he's doing. He kind of turns around. He uses one of his hands to lift up his goggles. He's like, "Hey, what? I don't think I expected anybody. You guys with the spaceport control?"
No, we heard you could get us off planet.
Yeah, well, we were talking to somebody over in that tavern back there. He recommended you.
Okay.
We're just looking for a ride off.
Oh, right off to where?
Nar Shaddaa.
That's about on my way to where I have to go.
The sooner the better.
Well, that's kind of where the problem comes in. Not sure if you've heard about the lockdown.
Yes, we have.
Yes.
Yeah, we've kind of heard about it.
Unfortunately, our plans
Are urgent.
are urgent. We can't afford to wait for the lockdown to end.
Well, the problem is I can't, with the lockdown, I can't leave this planet. Because if I try to leave, I'm going to get blasted out of the sky. And I don't think you can get anywhere in a burning pile of rubble.
He's got a point. If we were to procure access codes to get us off planet, however,
If you could do that, honestly, I could drop you off. No payment, no questions asked.
sounds good to me. I guess we'll be back momentarily.
If you want some more information about potential avenues to look into this, there's a guy. A lot of people know him. His name's Nal. He's a Quarian. He has a cantina, just called Null's.
I swear we were just
You were
there.
just there.
All right, I guess we'll go talk to Null.
He's got ears and stuff all over town, so he probably knows something about that.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Thank you for your time.
And I guess come back to me when we got those access codes.
Fetch quest.
You gotta go back to the place you came from.
On the way back again.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So you go back into the place you were just in, like, not even, like, it was about, like, 20 minutes ago.
We ordered the same thing.
Sorry, I've seen you before. You guys
No, never been here.
never been here.
The one thing that throws Null off is just he has a mustache.
He's got a mustache. Like a
Grouch.
He's got, like, the Groucho Marx glasses with the mustache, the big nose. No, never been here before. But you come back in. The atmosphere is the exact same as when you were here last. It's a little crowded. It's not the most high end gambling, drinking.
I go up to the
bartender.
bar and yep. I'm looking for Null.
Well, that's me.
Right. We would like to find a more private place to talk.
Heard he might know something about access codes about getting off planet.
Or we could just talk right here.
To be fair, I don't think anyone else is really listening in.
It's a lot of people are talking. There's enough like other stuff going on that people aren't really going to pay much attention.
Not only that,
It's also-
I highly doubt most people understand Warush. Or Shriwook.
Okay, you hear about that. All right. Well, I can tell you exactly where the office where you'd get these. I give you the directions to like this imperial office, like it's by the spaceport. Where, like they'd have that information.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing there's a catch.
I mean, there's no catch, but there's some other things you could do that might make this a lot easier.
Can you clarify?
There's some other things going on. There's I know there's swoop racing ring. It's underground. There's apparently some slightly high-ranking Imperial officer that's a part of that. You can maybe get something out of him.
Yeah.
Potentially probably his code cylinder. Would make getting through doors way easier.
That might, yeah.
There's another one. She's one of the computer technicians. Apparently she likes to gamble. You could potentially make some kind of wager. Likes to play Sabac. And last, there's one of the security guards. Apparently what he likes to do in his off time. There's a fighting ring. It's called the Bloodsport Arena. Apparently he likes to go there and watch fighting. Maybe there's a way you could get something out of him, like guard patrols, cameras, and that kind of stuff.
This sounds like
I will.
we could each take on a person, and then we can meet back up.
Maybe not that.
No, like both me and
Well, I think our best bets is either the Sabac player or the swoop racing.
Well, you can do all
Yeah.
three of these.
Yeah, we can do all three.
They can get you other things.
Yeah.
well, we should
Yeah.
start with underground since set here and neighbor the best.
I mean, there's realistically nothing stopping you from, like
Yeah,
Kyle's
we
suggesting
can
you split up and do.
Yeah.
Be more efficient.
well,
Fair enough.
It would be more
but,
efficient.
yeah, but also like
Beanie, if I want to say it now.
my droid isn't the best at communication.
give you that knowledge now.
So what are they again?
There's a somewhat high-ranking Imperial officer who basically is keeping an underground swoop racing ring, like, going, in exchange for him getting to race in it.
Soup racing?
Yeah, swoop bikes.
Yeah, swoop.
Okay.
You say soup racing?
Soup.
We love soup!
Why are you racing at the soup store?
There's
Screw you.
there's the computer technician who gambles in Sabat games.
Okay.
Who's good at gambling?
Who's good at who's at least even just good at being underhanded.
I'm good.
You-
Yeah, I'm good.
You
at,
could
yeah.
cheat your way through it.
Yeah, I'm good at cunning.
Doesn't matter if you win this legitimate. It just matters that you do.
Okay,
And then...
And then there is a
I'm-
security guard who watches ring fighting, and you could probably get something out of.
Okay. Now that...
So
There's the thing you could get out of that is probably because it's a security guard. He probably knows like guard routes and like,
Yeah.
where cameras and stuff are.
okay, yeah.
But
So
that leaves the question of
Who goes
who
where?
goes. Because
like
Nath would probably go for the...
the
Sabak player.
Sabak, yeah.
It's back.
Then that leaves the Wookiee.
I'm relatively good at brawling.
You could go fight. You could go potentially fight someone.
What do you mean
which
my-
would then leave me with the underground racing.
Well, having a race, yeah.
What you mean my one in brawn won't be good at brawling?
Get ripped apart.
Either that or I'm good enough. Or no, I'm good with space piloting. Land vehicles, not so much.
This is planetary piloting.
Yeah, because I'm not.
No, wait, no, I have planetary piloting as well.
I'm not good at brawling, so I mean, I don't know.
It's not like you necessarily have to fight. You can probably just talk with the guy.
Yeah, but it would be.
See,
best.
if
You
the guy-
got the jam.
If the guy doesn't want to cooperate, I'm not gonna be able to.
Kyle woke up and chose violence.
I'm not gonna have to like fight club. I can't fight club this man.
It'd have to be like Indiana Jones, where he shoots the guy. He
Dude,
just brings up his fist. He's like ready to swing. He just. Because you said that these are designed specifically for each person
Yes,
to be
for
good
you-
at,
for each
right?
one of you, yes.
Okay. That's.
I don't know. I don't want to disclose
Yeah.
who's good at what.
Because, I mean, that would be piloting, right? The underground thing would
Yeah.
be piloting, okay.
Piloting, yes.
Yeah, that sounds like.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, that sounds like him. Which leaves me with the brawler then.
Are you sure?
Dear Lord. Apparently by that means I'll take the security guard, you take the swoopy McSwoopster.
I mean, I guess that sounds.
That sounds a little social. What's your planet? Piloting planetary.
Piloting planetary.
I have a yellow and 2 green. Oh, excuse me.
Ah.
Yellow and 2 green.
4 green of planetary and 1 yellow and 3 green for space. Oh.
Yowza.
Okay.
Oh, I get it.
I'm tired. Okay.
Leave me
That would leave me.
He has us trapped here.
Okay, that would leave me with the racer then.
Yes.
Okay, I think we finally know what we're doing.
All right.
And
Wow, that was easy.
let's synchronize our watches and let's go.
It doesn't help. Like Corey's like, "Are you sure?"
None of us are wearing watches, and let's just all scream "yeah" at the same time and hope for the best.
1, 2, 3.
Go team! All right.
I like how none of us scream.
The question is, I guess who we want to start with. Do any of you have a preference for who goes first, or do we?
I don't
Not
care.
me.
Who's on first?
Who's on first?
Bud is on second.
I don't know
who's
if I'm
on third.
That's gonna be the rest of this episode because we did that bit for like 17 minutes.
Third base!
Screams. Who the fuck? Do you have a preference, or do you want me just to pick someone?
We can brawl,
In
outside,
real life?
and the loser.
And then we can also pilot and place it back, and
Play-
whoever wins the
Whoever
most out
wins.
of
Rock,
You got a rock, paper, scissors?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Because
Wait, are
fuck
you
you.
So is the winner
The winner...
going first or going?
I guess
I
the winner,
guess
can,
the
the
winner
winner
would
can
be-
set the conditions. All right. So we'll
let's
start with Nate and Kyle,
Okay.
and then whoever wins gets to go against Andrew.
Okay.
One.
Best of 3 or just...
No, just
Okay,
one.
We're just gonna
one.
do one for sake of expediency.
Okay.
Rock,
One,
paper,
two,
scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. All right, Andrew, go. Rock, paper, scissors. All right, Andrew, you get to pick.
All right.
You can either go first or you can pick who goes first.
Nate, me, Kyle.
Okay.
All right.
Nate,
Good to
Andrew,
know my
Kyle.
victory was for nothing.
All
was
right
that the
then.
order you were gonna go through? What was it? What was your proposed order?
Me, then Andrew, I think, and then Nate.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Nate.
Yowza.
Okay, so
Squid, squap, squiddly doo.
if I Squidward. Okay, but as you
Squidward.
you go to this this fighting ring. It's not an underground fighting ring. It's pretty out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
This is a legitimate business, legitimate establishment, as opposed to the last time you were in a fighting ring.
Neat.
But okay, you got time, so
Run, boy.
go.
Run like the wind.
But the atmosphere here is very almost restless and bloodthirsty. Yes. The fights themselves, there's all kinds of you're walking in, there's lines of people, getting tickets for fights, people betting on fights, all that jazz. It's actually, and then you gotta get out into the ring itself. The ring itself isn't super, I guess. It's a very standard, just circle with a force field around it.
Do I see the man?
Looking through the crowd. In the ring itself, you see no one. You don't see anyone you recognize.
Well, in the crib.
In the ring, you see a Trandoshan guy stabbing the shit just out of just a human. Probably from what you probably guess, potentially Corellian. With I am blanking on what it's basically it's just I had the weapon in mind. I cannot let me remember it. Hold
This
on.
vibro axe.
Yes, it is Vibrex. There we go.
You're welcome.
Everyone's cheering. People are screaming because they may or may not have bet on the wrong guy. From what those screams tell you. But
Glare menacingly at the Trandoshan and then ignore him and try to find my Imperial security guard.
but one of the guys you can see is a guy you notice in the crowd. Actually, I want you to roll me a perception check really quick. Just I'd say average, just because there's a bit of people here.
Yeah, that's not good. Just 2 threat, and that is it.
Okay. So you're not seeing anyone, and no one that looks distinctly Empire. All these people look like they're, civilians.
Mm-hmm.
And
He might be off duty.
he may be off duty. And a guy, kind of behind you, kind of bumps into you. He's like, "Hey, watch where you're going."
Is this my guy?
As you look at him, he is still wearing an Imperial uniform. I didn't give you their names. I'm gonna go back and say you probably got their names. The guy you're looking for is a guy named Talvo Atos. He's a male Onderonian. He's not a very standout man. He looks like a lot of other. He actually doesn't look. He's got a bit longer hair than most Imperial officers and stuff. So
He's not as clean cut.
he's not as clean cut.
Soldier, you're out of uniform.
He's a surfer of the Imperial squad.
So, like, he actually bumps into you, and he's like, "Hey, watch where you're going. You lost? The ring's that way."
Basically, I'm just like, yeah, I can see that. Care to make a wager?
He gets a little bit of a devious smile, and he's like, "What kind of wager are you talking?"
Could probably just use a bit of info.
On what?
I'm supposed to be getting what from him?
What you could get from him, what you're told, is probably routes of security, of like security guards, the routes of the guards, and like the positions of the cameras.
Just how would I go about this, motherfucker? Well, first of all, I assume they serve drinks here.
Yeah.
First of all, let's get my new friend a drink.
All right. It runs a little bit like right now. It's a little similar to like I guess sporting events. You know, they have the guys like carrying the trays and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot like that, and you flag down a guy.
I'll pay a couple credits for a drink.
Get this.
Basically, I'm gonna get this guy.
Get this man a beer.
I'm gonna get him sloshed enough to where he's loose lips.
All right. For a nice 10 credits.
Yowza.
It's I'm going with the reality here where you're buying it at the event. It's fucking expensive for no reason.
I know.
Yeah.
It's always that way.
It's true.
Maybe our crime boss will,
Reimburse?
compensate us.
Reimburse you for all the shit you bought.
Put it on the box's tab.
But yeah, I'm gonna just basically get this guy sloshed enough to where he'll divulge his secrets.
All right. You get this guy a drink. He's admittedly slightly confused, but he's like, "All right, I don't a free drink. So what's this wager you want to make?"
Well, you see, me and a couple friends of mine, our boss kind of wants us to come meet her at her place, and we're just trying to get off planet, but as quick as possible. She's not the most patient person, you know what I mean?
I mean, I hear that. You hear that, man?
Just trying to find a quick, possibly easier way to just,
There's got to be a better way.
just trying to get off this planet. I mean, she's not the most patient woman. She is also not, the most kind, if you know what I mean.
I mean, I hear that.
You know how those high society folks are. Always snooty.
Yeah.
They don't like waiting for anything. It's always immediate gratification with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. I hear you, man.
Just gotta say, I like this tactic so far.
I've lived for 400 years. I know how to lay on the smooth talk. I know how to speak to the common man.
But you still haven't answered me. What is this wager you're talking about, man?
I figured it was just a friendly wager on the fight. I mean, the Trandoshan looks pretty tough.
Yeah, what's your wager? What are we betting for?
Just a friendly...
I assume this from what I'm gathering what you're talking about, I assume this has nothing to do with credits.
information.
And that information being
General stuff you might know about. Security guard routes, camera placements. But of course I would be saying this as I'm continuing to get him more and more sloshed.
alright. Look.
I'll probably spend another 10 credits on another drink. I'm trying to get this guy plenty piss-faced.
Look. I like and I appreciate the fact that you've been getting these drinks, but I can't just, give you that information. But if you want to make a wager on it,
Fair enough.
I can get you in to fight that guy.
Okay.
It's a very simple wager. Win. Tell you what you want.
Lose. You get some money.
Well, lose, you're gonna die.
Fair enough. I'm guessing no blasters.
No blasters. No, this is a battle to the death. With that, you know.
Okay, fair enough.
So this guy takes you back. He talks to like a guy who like clearly runs. You know, like the arranging of the fighters. And he's like, I got this guy here. He wants to fight.
I got a Wookiee here.
I got a Wookiee here. He wants to fight the Trandoshan.
Good. Fuck Trandoshans and what they've done to my people. Trandoshans are slavers, and they mainly capture Wookiees.
Are they like what Watto is?
Bosk.
Bosk
Okay.
from
The lizard man.
Yeah, the lizard
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
Wookiees and Trandoshans fucking hate each other's guts. It is kill each other on sight.
Okay.
Why else do you think I was doing the...
Grr.
But he's like, all right, I can slide fight in. They usher you back.
What
So,
weapons do I get?
So what's your name, kid?
I'll probably give him a false name.
False name.
Well, no, just...
Chewbacca.
Well,
are you with anyone? No, I'm solo.
Who are your people?
Solo.
I don't have people. Solo.
Carsanton.
Carl Santon. All right,
Reference to Black Carsanton, infamous bounty hunter.
you know how to use VibroX?
Swing, aim for the enemy's head. Hopefully you split the skull.
All right, fair enough. He basically he ushers you. There's a person there's like just a rack that has just a bunch of VibroXs. You pick one up.
Test it for good heft. This shall be my weapon of destruction.
And here's where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins.
So you are ushered, into the ring. You got the Trandoshan. It's introduced as Souza Var. It's all the entrance is all big and grand, and on one end we got the guy. I forgot what.
What is their damage?
On VibroX, that is. It's whatever your brawl stat is +3.
Brawn, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, your bronze stat +3.
6. What's its crit?
Its crit is 2. So you have to have 2 advantage to activate a crit on it.
Alright.
That's the one that's earlier. So, you were ushered into the ring. There's this big grand, unveiling. Everyone's going, wild. There's the announcers going off, and then in this corner, we got the grand champion, Souza Var. And tonight he's battling, a new face, Wookiee too. I can't remember, what fucking name did you give me?
Carsanton.
Carsanton. And I was like, yeah, like that enthused. Yeah, I want you to roll me Vigilance.
Double success.
Okay. Vigilance is under willpower, if I'm correct.
Yes.
A double success. That's a success with 2 advantage, and I think it's if there's more advantage. I cannot remember if there's. I think it's if there's more advantage,
They go first.
they go first. I think if it comes down to it, I think it's if they.
Mm.
I think it's more successes. Advantages help you if say there's a tie. So you get to go first.
Yowza.
Okay. You are in the ring.
Or no, this would be melee,
Yeah.
which I have 3 green for.
What about ultimate?
Against 2 purple, I'm guessing.
Single purple.
Oh, single purple. Hot diggity dog. Okay, you two cancel each other out. It is a success with 2 advantage.
Okay, that's success. 2 advantage, you say.
Yes.
Something you want to do with that?
I am smacking this motherfucker right in the ribs.
I don't think you have a D100, do you?
No, I do not.
I'm assuming you want to use that to activate your critical, because you can do that, because
Oh, yes, I
that's
do have
2 advantage.
Yes, I will. Actually, no, I'm going to swing for one of the arms and cut this fucker's arm off.
Well, I can be that would be counted as one of the criticals. You'll have to roll for it.
56.
56. That is fearsome wound. Okay. The target increases the difficulty of all presence and willpower checks by 1 until the end of the encounter. Okay, so I actually don't think that's gonna come up. But fearsome wound, got it.
Probably crack this lizard boy right in the ribs, right where it hurts.
But what's the damage on that?
Well, 6, I guess.
6. That base.
That's the base damage.
How many?
I add my
you
brawn to it.
No, you add your successes as well.
Oh, my successes is singular success, so 7.
7. Okay.
Came in swinging.
Came in swinging. You get a decent enough hit. It's not like probably your finest first hit. It doesn't hit him like super bad.
Mhm.
Kind of just scrape his arm a little bit. And with that, he's going to take his turn to retaliate.
Miss.
Okay, that is. Wow. Okay. Okay. I think his also going to be. I think he is also. His damage is also going to be the exact same as yours. So if you get it, okay, that's good, but also bad, but also good
How so?
for me, but also bad for me as well because that's it's 4 successes and 2 threat.
Okay.
So that is going to be character. I'm actually going to be nice. So as he swings at kind of like a really
Overhead swing.
an overhead swing, and it's not like the best like thought through. He does manage to get you, but it does. He looks like he may or may not have pulled something, which he'll have to have a setback die in his next roll.
Excellent. How much wound do I take? I
10?
do have a soak value of 4.
Yes, 10 minus 4,
6.
so you take 6 damage.
So 6 on my...
6 to your wounds.
Okay. My turn.
The slap fight returns to you.
Straight up just 2 success.
Okay,
No advantage.
that does hit.
D100. Or 2 success, because... Or no, it's the
It's
2 advantage.
It's advantage I use to
Okay.
activate success. Activate criticals.
Okay, so... 7 damage.
7? I thought your base was 6.
Well, base is 6, and then... Oh, no, 2
It's
successes,
2.
so 8 damage.
Another, like, decently placed blow. You're not, like, doing, like, super, like, debilitating hits. You're hitting him.
Chipping him
It's,
down.
yes, you're more, like, chipping, like, at his wounds.
Yes.
Chipping at his health. As you were. Then, like, brings it back to his turn. Unless there's something you want to do with your maneuver.
What can I do with my maneuvers? I will take a guarded stance, so he gets another setback die.
That's bad, but that's also good. That's also bad. So that's a single success, but also a threat again. But it's just a single one, so I'm gonna have him take a point of strain.
Oh, he gets a point of strain. How much wound?
Uh,
Remember, I have a soak value of 4.
Okay, so 7 minus 4 is 3. So 3.
Okay.
Why not just one? He doesn't have a strain threshold. That's right. What else can we do? Benefits. I think. You know what it does cost you. They'll do the thing again where, very much like last time, he tries to do like a swing and he may or not have pulled something, giving him a setback die on his next attack. But he's also going to use his maneuver, like you are doing, to take up a guarded stance.
Okay. Give me one of them black setback dies.
Someone. He needs a setback die.
Setback die.
Black one. Alright. This is actually very good. Even with the setback die.
Alright.
Because I rolled a blank on the setback die.
Alright.
The advantage and threat cancel each other out for a total of 3 success.
Okay.
I managed to get through his guard and jab him in the eye.
6 plus 3.
That is 9 damage.
9. Yeah, you're kind of poked the eye as you kind of, it's not even like really it's you like get a bit of a good like slash near his eye, which kind of breaks his stance for a second, and then he's back at it again. You're basically just like kind of circling each other, like in the ring,
Yes.
just trading blows. And I guess you still have your guarded stance up, so
Yes.
I'm not sure there's anything you want to do for your maneuver. I don't really think there's anything you really.
I was having a look at those, and I'll just keep up the guarded stance.
All right. Well, then he's going to try to return the favor of
Poke in the eye.
trying to stab at the eye. Good, but bad. Succeeds, but also a threat again. So that's a setback die.
That muscle that he pulled is
scra-
that muscle that he pulled is not doing him
It's
too
not
well, and
doing
I
too-
guess that cut above the eye is bleeding in the right spot.
It's bleeding in the right spot to like just
Basically,
cover
just, like-
part of his vision. So he does manage though to conquer through that and hit you for what's your 4 damage. 'Cause it was 8.
All right.
I have it for you.
That's actually a pretty good hit. 9 plus 4 is 13.
What's your wound threshold?
19.
Okay.
Good.
I'm guessing
You're both not looking too great.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'd be dead by now.
at this point, I am going to activate my Wookiee's Rage.
Okay.
which allows me to, I believe, recover some wound threshold. I can't remember exactly what it does.
Pulling it up right now. Give me a second. I'm pulling this information up right now. Okay.
I know it saved my ass in our one shot in preparation for this. I know it's useful.
He's good. Okay. Wookiee Rage, suffered any wounds. Okay, you deal +1 to brawl and melee attacks. Basically, get to +1 to all your damage.
All right.
If you get critically injured, it's 2 +2 instead of +1.
Have I been critically injured at
No.
this point? Okay.
I've not rolling well enough to get it.
Alright.
Even if the rolls I've succeeded,
They've had threat.
they've just been they've been successes with threat.
Alrighty then. Has he dropped his guarded stance?
No, his guard stance is still going.
Alright. Okay. You two cancel each other out. And you cancel each other out. So, a singular success.
Okay, you do manage to again break through his stance. Not as cleanly as he did last time, but just enough to get like a cheap shot in. Like
I'm probably
on
going
one's
to hit him
legs.
in the ribs where I hit him before.
All right.
Hang on. With that Wookiee Rage, it is the +1, so
Yes,
is it to
it's-
successes or
No, it's
advantages?
to your damage.
Okay, so instead of 7 damage is 8 damage.
Okay. Okay, that shot to the rib is actually pretty good. He's not looking the best. Like, you do get him into like right, almost like right between like his ribs, and you can see like there's a gash kind of on him, and like there's blood kind of pouring out. He's still up, but like he's not looking the best.
Good.
He's looking he's looking a little furious, to be honest.
He's like, I'm the champion. I'm not supposed to lose.
This is a fucking Wookiee. But again,
Also, guarded stance still up.
guarded stance. I have the setback die already.
All
in.
right, good. That guarded stance is fucking useful.
That's good. For me, not for you.
Oh no!
Sadly, not just. There's a single threat, so it's a success and 2 advantage, but there's a threat in there.
Okay.
So it's only a single advantage, which I really can't do anything with, to be
Okay.
honest. But it does hit you for 7 damage.
Question.
Ooh,
So does
Well, 7 damage minus 4, 3 damage.
So
Okay,
does
3 damage. Okay.
so wait. So does defense add to soak value?
Defense basically adds setback dice
Oh,
for
okay.
it because
Yes.
you get defense based on like
Okay.
better armors and stuff.
Okay, could I spend one of my light side points
Yes.
to get some advantage? Basically, swap out.
Yes, if you
yellow
wanna
die.
if you wanna upgrade a if you basically swap out one of your
Yeah,
green
we
die
have
for a yellow die.
Yeah.
Oh, he do be rolling.
That all cancels each other out for a total of 3 success.
Okay. I'm not even gonna bother. That's enough to kill him.
All right.
What's the finishing blow like? As it's like the climactic moment.
Gonna use the butt of the axe to knock his axe out of his hand, and then power strike down and cleave right through the clavicle down into the chest.
All right.
Just.
You pull your axe out of the wound.
And
There's-
basically like kick his body off.
There is blood pouring. Collapses into the ground.
Raise it up. Wookiee battle cry.
Big applause from the crowds. you might.
And then I realized, fuck, this hurts. He knocked me pretty good.
Yeah.
But with that, you go back, you talk to the guy, he tells you everything you want to know, which that will give you boost dice to sneaking around the building later.
Yowza!
Alright, Andrew said you wanted to go after Nate?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you were told of a person named Vammy Dolden.
Vammy.
She's a, I cannot remember.
Well, the
Serenian?
humanoid races.
It's very human. It's a type of human Serenian computer technician.
Okay.
The information you've given is that she likes to place it back at a small little casino called the Fountain.
Okay.
You are approaching. It's a bit nice. Like it's not like super high end, but it's not like dingy and, well, you know,
Yeah.
like very underground. It's in that nice in between.
Yeah.
Where the people here aren't like super shady.
Yeah.
But they're not like these high class.
They're not the real Slim Shady.
They're not like these high class like. Thank you for my D100 bag. But as
Also, while he's doing this, could I start shaving off some of the wounds? Because I'm assuming after the fight, you get your wounds treated. I don't know.
yeah, I'm gonna say for just complete convenience, after the fight, you're given some stim packs that heal your wounds.
I'm fresh and new.
They got to keep these fighters going. But so as you walk in, you are. I want you to roll me a perception check.
Perception. What kind?
Just a
Easy or average?
Sorry, I was like, what kind? Sorry,
Yeah.
difficulty.
What
Just
difficulty?
a
Okay.
just an easy.
Okay.
You were given a description, a short description of this lady.
Okay,
Looking for someone short with black hair.
I'm just glad that the dice gods were on my side.
Yeah. Yeah. I just got an advantage.
No, that's just a singular success.
No. Oh wait. Never mind. Yeah. Success. Sorry.
Singular success.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're kind of looking around, it takes a little bit, but you manage to find the person you were described. She's sitting at one of the tables, playing Sabak.
Okay.
There's as fun as hearing us play a card game would be. There's actually like dice related rules on how to play Sabak.
Okay, fair enough.
I thought about it. Don't think I didn't think about it.
I know. For those of you not in the know, I
Probably
was
not in the know.
gracious enough to buy Corey an authentic Sabak deck.
And I thought about it, but I'm like, no. As fun as it would be to listen to us play a card game, we're just going to use the version of it that's in the game that you can play with the dice.
Fair enough.
Probably.
I mean,
a
it's
lot
gambling
faster,
either
too.
way.
It's true.
Yowza.
Okay. So you do find this person. She's sitting at a table,
Okay.
gambling, focused on the heart of the cards.
My father, Yugi, help me.
I summon Pot of Greed.
Not special cards, Yugi. I bought them at the dollar store.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I summon Pot of Greed to draw 2 cards, and then I activate another Pot of Greed.
That's not how the game works. Fuck you.
Okay. Yeah. So
I summon Exodia.
Yeah, so I approach the gambling table
All right.
just next to her.
And probably just like care for a game.
Deal me in.
Deal.
Deal me in.
All right.
A protocol droid that wants to gamble.
Look, if anyone's dumb enough to want to, lose their money here, they can do what they want. Doesn't matter if they're human, alien, or droid. Doesn't matter.
Alright, so remind me what I'm looking for here. What information I'm trying to gain.
So the brief knowledge you were given about what this lady could get you is that she's a computer technician, so she may have probably have the password for the computer to get into get the access,
Okay.
the clearance codes, which will save you having to hack through it.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So, what's the betting pool?
So the betting pool is okay. Table agrees on a wager, pays amount of the pot. I'm gonna say this probably a new game has started. By the time you come in, they've just finished. So the basic wager, I'm gonna be nice and say is about 5 credits.
Okay,
That's-
5 credits.
That's the base. That's the base wager. Okay, use cool to establish a dice pool. So what is your cool stat?
My cool is 2 green.
2 green. Okay.
And his skullduggery.
Someone with 2. You know what? I'm disregarding this. Okay. So basically, we're gonna roll cool. Determine the difficulty of the check based on the shift. Okay. I'm gonna play a looser version of the rules of this. So I say because it's the first go of the game. It's probably just gonna be an easy check. So it's just a single purple.
Okay, single purple. Okay, well, that's 2 advantage.
Okay, 2 advantage. Mm-hmm. Okay, so 2 advantage. You can add a You can add a boost die to your next check with 2 advantage.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is the first hand. First hand doesn't go super well in your favor.
Okay.
You end up you lose the first hand.
Okay, so
But oh no. Okay, so the boost and the setback are actually going to, because I got 2. It was 2 success, but it was also 2 threat. So I'm gonna cost that. So she has to roll her next check with a setback die. As you get to roll your next one.
Alright. You would hand me a booster.
I don't know, can I?
A booster.
Which
Blue.
one?
Blue.
It's the blue one. Please don't break my thing. I
Cracks.
Big Corey stuff. confirmed.
Okay. It's time for second hand. More money's put in. Second hand.
Okay, I got a success with advantage.
Okay, well you are double the same. Also a success with advantage. So neither wins.
So what have I lost so far?
You've only lost the 5.
Okay.
You put in another 5. Now it's going to go up to 10 because nobody won that.
So
last
total,
pool.
So total of. Okay.
So I will allow you, if you want to use a skullduggery check for me. If you want to cheat, you want to use the power of cheating. If you want to roll a skullduggery check, if you I'd say because it's the first time you're doing it, just an easy skullduggery check.
Yeah.
The more you cheat, the harder it gets.
The harder it gets. But if you succeed on this easy skullduggery check, I will allow you to have a boost die to your next roll.
Okay, easy skullduggery.
That's if you want to cheat. You can also save that for a bit later, if you think it's maybe a good idea to play legit. But I leave that in your hands.
And remember, gentlemen, we do have these light side points. I have used one.
Okay,
Who knows? We might all just wind up using it.
So I
I don't know.
for this one I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna do just skullduggery for this one.
You're gonna cheat.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I built him well.
That's right. We're gonna cheat. You know, I'm gonna say you can actually, instead of using cool, you can use skullduggery to replace rolling for cool. But the thing is, if you fail, the consequences will be a bit more severe.
okay. Wait. So okay.
So like we've been rolling cool.
Yeah. So
You can roll skullduggery instead, because I think that's better for you.
Yeah.
But the consequences to failing that check would potentially be a lot more severe.
Okay.
Because you
Okay.
you may have a lot better chance to succeed, but the
Yeah.
consequences for failing are a bit higher.
Yeah. So for my plan right now is to try and get the advantage here, and then like get a boost here, and then
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so I got 3 advantage.
Okay. Thing you can do with that is the character figures out an opponent's tell and downgrades the difficulty of their next check once.
All right. Is there other things I could do?
For terms of spending that, there's other things you can do. If you have any ideas, you could also just spend the 2 and get a boost die to your next check. So you get a 2 boost die.
I would figure out her tell.
Yeah. I could do the tell.
Okay. So,
Well, okay. So if I do the tell, what does that do?
So the difficulty is going to go up to an average, which is 2 purple dice. With that, I will allow you to only have it still being easy.
Okay. Well, trying to decide if it would be better to do 2 booster or easy. Yeah, I'll do the curtail.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn to her and say, we could make this a little bit interesting.
Oh, more interesting? How?
I happen to know that you're a computer technician. I'm seeking some information to help get off this planet.
What kind of information are you potentially looking for?
Password. Simple computer code to get, obtain access code. Yeah.
I mean, sure, why not? I will have you know that I'm one of the better gamblers here, so I'm positive.
She says that she's
That's
losing.
To be fair, she's winning. She won the first round.
Oh, yeah,
They got into a tie for the second one. She's currently ahead. But I guess the good question, if you get that if you win, what do I get if I win?
My money.
Double the credits.
Well, all right. All right, roll for hand 3.
Uh-oh.
Your failure is beginning to show. That's a failure. With two threat.
That's
My leg's beginning to turn.
Please, I'm just a little goblin.
right. That's a success with an advantage.
Okay.
Corey.
No. The computer went blank, despite the fact it actually doesn't really do anything. But anyway, with that advantage, honestly, there's not really a whole lot you can do with that in terms of like the spending it in the sabac. You can recover a strain, but you don't have any strain.
Give him a boost die.
I will be gracious. You can get a boost die for your next roll.
Okay.
All right. You win hand 2, so that's 10 credits you've earned.
Okay. So.
Let's see, how many hands have we done? 3. Yeah, I think we'll keep it to, let's say 6.
Okay.
Yeah, 5. We'll do 5.
5. Okay. So far I have +10. Okay.
We'll just go off of who has won the most hands by the end, I guess.
Mm-hmm. She has 1. They tied. He has 1.
Okay. It's getting a little intense here. Gamers? Alright. Is there anything you want to do before the gambling roll?
Alright.
Because what, you have a boost die from your
Yeah.
last thing.
Yeah. For this one, I'm doing skullduggery.
Okay, you wanna? That's right. We're gonna cheat. Okay. So I'm gonna say it. You can roll. I guess forget that roll for skullduggery to get a boost die. You can just roll skullduggery instead of rolling cool for the hand.
So
But
I do add the booster from last time.
you can add the boost.
Okay, sweet.
Just the thing with rolling skullduggery instead of cool is
Yeah.
the aspect of if you fail, you may get caught. Okay, that's a success, but at 2 threat.
Okay, that's 4 success.
Okay, it's still okay, so that's... Let's see, what, you won 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 2. Okay, that was round...
Just
Alright.
win one more
That was round 4.
Alright,
This is
so-
where the fun begins. It's going to be... we're going to throw in a red die now.
Okay.
To her.
For everyone. For the roll in general. Stop throwing dice, Kyle!
Hand them over.
So what can I do with 4 successes?
4 successes, it's successes themselves.
Light side to get rid of the red.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna.
Light side to get rid of the red.
Okay, that's just gonna downgrade it though to a regular purple.
Okay.
So it's 3 purple instead of 2
Wait.
purple, 1 red.
No, 2. Why isn't it 2 purple for me now?
It'd be 3 purple.
No, because I got the tail. Since
Well, no, you already let's see. You already did the tell. They removed one of the purple die because they couldn't go down from if there's a red die, if the difficulty for that goes down, it just gets
So-
replaced with the purple die. So it's
I know,
3 purple.
So I thought so.
It was 3 purple die.
Yeah. So I thought that the tail would have continued.
No, the tell
Minus-
is specifically specifies next check once.
Yeah, next check once.
Okay. Okay.
The final round.
Roll well, baby.
Hmm.
I mean, hey, it's not as bad as having the red one. The red one gives
Yeah.
would give you a chance of getting a despair, which is really
Which is
bad.
extra bad too. The interpretation for how you can spend that is all really, really bad. It basically, if you got a despair, it'll essentially just you'll insta lose.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's probably for the best.
Of rolling a nat one.
The,
You got this, baby.
the tension's high. Oh no!
For him or for you?
That's still a despair. No matter how much success, that's 2 success, but despair.
Okay.
Hold up. For success.
I'm gonna say it. It doesn't matter.
For success, 1 threat.
Okay. She rolled 2 success, 1 despair.
Oh!
Bomb is out. Hand is just absolute garbo. Everyone's like, reveals their hands.
He's got the best.
You got
one.
the best hand of them all, and you win. Let's see, what was that? I'm gonna say 40 credits.
40? Okay.
40.
Okay.
This person, she's absolutely distraught.
Yeah.
How could this happen?
How could this
I
happen
lost to
to
a
me?
droid! Wait,
I
no.
made
It's
no
like fucking
mistakes.
Robin Williams' genie in the first Aladdin. I can't believe this. I'm getting beat by a rug.
Okay. So, how about that password?
She like pulls out something from her pocket, scribbles something on it, and just like puts it in her hand. Doesn't even say anything, and just storms off, very angry. And
Somebody's a sore loser!
Actually, I may need another thing from this.
Yeah, because... Speed Racer!
Alright.
Sweet.
So, back now to you.
Coil!
Let's go.
It's been it's been ages, but now
It's been 18 years.
It's been
It's been 80 years.
there's actually a thing about-
10,000 years. Will give you
You're
such a crick in the neck.
neck.
It's funny you say that because my neck actually does kind of hurt.
Help! I've been standing here too long. Okay, so you've gotten the spot of the swoop of the swoop racing ring.
Okay. Oh, racing soup.
Zoom, zoom.
Racing soup. You've been told that the races start like around nighttime, so you kind
Okay.
of have to wait a little bit throughout the day. The nighttime falls. You go to the spot. All these people are here, with their swoop bikes and all these like. They look definitely like these guys do swoop racing. They're all wearing like.
They're swoop gang.
They're a swoop gang. They're wearing like jackets and like.
I want to clarify what we're racing. It's like speeder bikes.
Yes, it's basically speeder bikes.
Okay. Oh yeah, then my guy should have some experience with these. Then I would think.
The military grade ones with attached blasters.
But everyone here looks pretty like like they belong in a super race ring, except for one particular fellow who's he's still like he's very much the archetypal like imperial officer. He's basically still wearing almost the uniform except for like the hat that goes with it.
What am I asking for again?
The thing you are trying to get from this guy is the fact that he's decently high ranking, so he has a code cylinder that could probably get you through
Okay.
most of like the doors in the building, so you'd have
Alright.
to spend no time like picking locks.
So is he like the boss of this whole thing here?
Yeah, the
Okay.
story you got from this guy from the barkeep is basically that he's essentially keeping this underground like swoop racing ring. It's not legal. Like the act of swoop racing is not legal.
Okay.
He's keeping it afloat. He's letting it like pass by, with the deal basically being that he gets to race.
Okay.
He's an adrenaline junkie.
He's an adrenaline junkie. You've kind of the stories you've heard, a little bit of anecdotes about people who've met this guy is apparently he's a little arrogant, a little full of himself, much like most imperial officers usually are.
Fair enough.
I
yeah.
never would have figured.
An
Gee
officer?
Hello. I don't
Hello
think
there.
I don't think I've seen you before. You.
No, I know I've not. I've not been around here myself. I've only recently got word about these races.
You wish to join.
I wouldn't necessarily say join, but I would wish to participate in one, perhaps for a wager.
A wager? What kind of wager? Token credits?
I have maybe perhaps some interest in a code cylinder you may have.
Code cylinder. For what particular reason would you need a code cylinder?
I have reasons of my own. I need to leave the planet, and this is one of the things that I may need.
The problem is I can't give you my code cylinder. That's directly against the law.
I'm sure you're already aware this is what we're doing is already against the law. I'm sure it wouldn't matter too much. And besides, it'd only be like a race against you and against me. I'm sure you have more experience than I ever had.
Well, I guess that's probably
He is a
true.
pretty unassuming old man.
Yes, that's probably true.
So I haven't stepped on a foot on one of these like a speeder in years. I think I'm fairly rusty. So I'd say if you want to wager, you've
what's
got
to
nothing to
lose?
lose here.
I do.
Playing straight to his ego.
I guess the best question is, what can you give me if I win? I guess not even if, when I win.
When you win?
Credits.
I have a fair amount of credits.
How many credits are we talking?
You got like what, 100
I would-
on you?
I mean, you
haven't
can
spent-
you can lie about
Yeah.
how many credits you have to this man.
I'll give you 30.
30. That's less than anyone makes during these races normally.
Tell you what, 70.
That's a bit better, but maybe not enough.
I can
300.
I can do 85.
Take it or leave it.
3, take it or leave it.
I mean, I guess you're gonna lose anyway, so sure, 85.
He totally could have lied and been like 500 credits.
You
One-
totally could have. I guess the problem
one-
is if you lose, you have nothing to. It's like, well, there you go, sir. Have a nice evening.
1
If you
trillion.
lose, it's like, all right, where's my money?
$1 billion.
Break.
$1 billion.
I guess I just have to roll piloting.
Yes.
Atmospheric. Or
Planetary.
planetary.
And I'm
Which-
going to upgrade
You were going to.
to a yellow and 3 green.
Okay.
I need
Well, I'm guessing there's going to be more than just one roll.
Yes, there's gonna be there's
So are
There's
you
gonna
sure
be
you
a
want to use it now?
I'm gonna say there's gonna be about 5 different rolls.
5 different
There's
rolls.
5 different, I guess, legs of the race.
Yeah, say,
I was like,
say,
what the fuck are you doing? Cheating.
They were all like,
save it for when you need, desperately need it.
What's over there?
No, just throw
Ram
some
off the road.
Kind of like how Volvo does, just throw a monkey wrench into his engine.
No, I just carry turtle shells.
Use the blue shell.
So, I'm gonna give you an exact.
Dreaded
Yes,
blue
I'll give you a lot
shell.
more of an exact rundown of how this is going
throw
to
some
work.
dice. Corey will be distracted.
Pocket sand.
Pocket dice.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you an exact, I guess, how this is going to work. So you start with Pioneer Planetary. It's gonna be the checks very similar to the Sabat game. They're gonna get progressively harder.
Okay.
It's gonna start as easy,
Okay.
and then as the race goes on, it'll get harder.
Okay.
Save it for when that despair die comes up.
If it comes up.
It will.
When it comes
I'm already
up.
gonna tell you when it comes up.
It's probably gonna be the last roll.
Yes. Okay, so
Save it for that.
leg 1. I guess for one of the guys who's already there gives you a speeder bike, and he's like, he kind of like whispers here, like, destroy this man, please.
Nines. With pleasure.
But you've given a swoop bike to use for the race.
Okay.
And now the check begins.
Sexy female Twi'lek with a flag.
The first part is the easiest. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
A lot of it's
And so I'm just rolling planetary for each roll.
yes,
Okay.
planetary, yes.
And so just one
Singular
purple.
A singular purple.
Hot diggity dang!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 advantages.
Okay.
And 1, I think that's disadvantage.
One threat.
1 threat.
Threat, so that's what, 6 advantage?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you
I-
succeed? Is it all disadvantage?
That's. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah,
There's
6
no
advantages,
success.
no success.
Okay, so this guy rolled 2 success and 3 advantage. So this guy gets the lead
Okay.
pretty early on. You're kind of having troubles.
However, you have a
You're-
fuck ton of advantage.
You're not accustomed to the house swoop
Yeah.
bikes.
To be fair, it's been a while.
It's been a bit,
Yeah.
but I say with those you can add a boost die to your next.
Back in my
check.
day, the bikes were much
But you managed to
simpler.
get your swoop bike going. And
Okay.
you're catching up back to him. Second roll, it's gonna be 2 purples
2 purples, and I've got a boost die. For
and a
this one?
boost die.
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. No, my boost die did nothing.
My boost die did nothing. That's not good.
Let's see, those are failures.
Yes.
3 failures, 3 successes,
So it's just more.
and then
it's
3
advantage.
advantages.
Okay, so you get another boost die. You're keeping kind of up with him. He starts getting ahead a little bit. You're like not
Not
neck,
quite neck and
not neck and neck, but like you're
You're probably tailgating him.
yeah, you're about tailgating him. He's,
Okay.
he's not
Yeah.
super far ahead that like you could still
that-
reasonably pull together and with that advantage.
Quick, do the rubber
though,
banding.
He rolled a threat, so I'm gonna give him a setback die. If there's something going on.
I just
wrong
thought
with
of
his
something
engine.
devious. You
What?
said that this takes a while at night. We may have met up. Maybe I'm sitting somewhere with my fucking bowcaster ready to blow
Well,
out
okay,
his
but-
engine.
You weren't given the route of what the race takes. You were,
Okay,
you were-
fine, fair enough.
You were just given where the meeting is.
Okay,
Oh,
fine, fair enough.
I was gonna say you could just shoot him. I thought you were gonna say you were gonna shoot him. And I was like,
Headshot.
we still.
But it's
We're
it's
gonna
another.
need to get-
It's the same as last time.
Boom.
Probably the exact same because you can
Headshot.
have a boost die with your advantage. But he gets a setback die because he got a threat in his last roll.
Go, baby, go.
Go baby, love the mitts.
I love the mitts. Let's go, baby.
Okay, that's
Okay,
failure with threat.
it is 3 success, no threat,
One?
because
Okay.
your advantages discard that. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4 success. Woo, baby.
Okay, you are you're getting because you see something going wrong with like his engine and stuff. Like you see like something like flare up, and he's like kind of like losing control. Like he like kind of like
And you probably just go.
and you go a bit. You go past him, and then he manages to
Cruising at 700 miles an hour.
exactly.
Yeah,
even
Oh, wait, no.
Cruising.
Yeah.
Pod racers go that fast. Swoop bikes.
these things also go fucking fast.
Yeah, they go really fucking
This-
fast.
this-
I'm guessing like 500
This
miles
is
an
probably
hour.
where my training's really starting to kick in, where I'm more.
You're
getting
just
back
like,
used to
oh
it.
yeah, the muscle memory's coming back.
And then okay, what was that? Round 3?
Yes, that was round 3.
Okay, round 4.
Same as last time.
3 purple.
3 purple.
The purple handed
This
over.
is where the purple handed over. He's gonna have a boost die, not a boost die, a setback die, because he did end that with a threat.
Oh, Jeebus.
Okay, well that's not. That's good for. That's partially good.
Okay.
Not
Let's see
okay.
what you
That's
got here.
that's your success with.
We got
a threat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 advantages.
4 advantages. And 3 failure. Oh no.
Oh, okay. So your lead is slowly getting taken back. He's basically neck and neck with you now.
Okay.
He's recovered.
Oh,
This is
no!
where the final roll comes in.
What about that advantage boost die?
Yeah, you can take a boost die.
All right.
Here comes the
Here
worst.
comes the red
Here
despair.
comes the red
Here
one.
comes the despair.
Da-da-da.
He's gonna spend his light side point to just make it 3 purple.
Okay.
So what you got right there?
If I fail, I'm going to murder Corey.
Come on, baby, you got this.
A quick fudge his dice.
That was
Okay, what have you got here? Ooh, that's quite a bit of success. Okay. These two cancel each other out. However, that is 2 advantage, so 2 success. Actually, no, because those 2 cancel each other out as well. So, it is
1, 2, 3.
3 advantage, 3 success, 1 advantage. Yes!
Woo!
I
3
win.
success, 1 advantage.
3 success, 1 advantage.
Yes, 3 success, 1 advantage.
Okay.
3 success, 1 advantage.
Damn. That's 1 success. Threat. All right, you just, it's a photo. It's like a photo finish.
Or you just like manage to pull.
You pull a decent amount, like, not necessarily like super, like, yeah, you're like just barely ahead enough.
It's like Lightning McQueen sticking out his tongue.
Yeah.
And you take your turn back into like the place where you started. It basically went in a circle
Okay.
with a lot of like really tight turns, but you do like a cool slide, break.
I guess he's none too happy.
Well, I guess we did wager.
That I guess we did. And he reaches into like his pocket, pulls out his coat cylinder. He starts to hand it to you, and he just like throws it on the ground, and then he walks off.
Go get it. Street smarts.
Like he doesn't like completely, like he doesn't throw it. Like he just like he's gonna hand it, and he drops it on the ground. Whoops, and then he just walks off.
I got upset because he got beat by someone twice his age.
Actually, technically, you're probably the same age as him. It's just you age faster. Hell, you might even be younger than him.
Kids these days.
These days, you'd never believe it.
Got it.
Okay. So now you have all your stuff. I assume you've established a meeting back, probably either outside that office or.
Yeah.
And now that it is night, it is time for a paper. And I have the deets on the guard patrols and camera placements.
You have all the deets. I'm debating if I wanted you to roll for any of this. I guess, yeah, it gives you a lot of boost. I'll have you roll to get in and out. I want you all to make me easy stealth checks with a boost die.
Stealth check. 3 green.
I guess I have to at least make you roll that.
How much have you got for yours? 4?
4 green.
Yeah, it's based on agility.
Okay. 2 success, 2 advantage.
Okay, 2 advantage.
What about Le Papel? Did you roll Le Papel?
Oh.
Roll Le Papel. So.
Okay, this is a group stealth check, so
Yes. So
I'm more going off of how many of you succeed versus how many of you fail. If
Yeah,
the majority of you succeed.
3 success
Tres.
with threat.
Okay, success with threat. Just keeps throwing dice at him. Stop!
Okay.
In the name of love.
Okay, those cancel each other out, so 2 success.
Yeah, just like in the cancel.
2 success. Okay, so you managed to get through the building fine. The code signaler definitely helps because there's a good amount of doors in your way. You get to the office. It's the part the part you're in. You're kind of in a part that overlooks one of the hangars. There's just a computer. You use your password. You get in. It's not very hard. You get your access codes on like a...
Gosh dang it. We need some good, sleuth music.
You get your access codes, and I need you all to make me another group stealth check for getting out.
Same die?
Yeah, yes. Same with the... Yes. Simple...
Even with the boost.
Yes. Easy with the boost.
Yowza! Okay, those... 2 success, 2 advantage.
3 success.
3 success.
I will give you DD. That should be everything you need.
Should be everything you need. Oh, he rolling.
1, 2, 3 success. 1, 2, 3, 4 success. 1, 2, 3 advantage, and
So 2 advantage,
2 advantage.
because threat and advantage cancel each other out.
Okay, so just like getting in, it's even easier getting out. You get out like almost like nothing happened. You perfectly dodge all the patrols and all the positions of the cameras. You know exactly the rooms you need to avoid.
We got the passcode.
You got your access codes, and now you're out of the building, out into the slightly chilly air of the night. It's nothing horrific. It's just a little bit chilly.
I guess we'll go and meet the dog.
All right.
Then again, it probably is an
Hi there.
unreasonable hour of the night.
a medium dog.
It's not insanely late.
Aye.
It'd be about 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Let's go meet Doug.
Doug. All right.
Doug
Hi there.
the dog.
This Doug is just dressed
Doug's
up
the
like
dog.
Doug Walker.
The golden retriever dressed as Doug Walker.
Okay. So you go back. Honestly, he hasn't really changed. He's basically doing the exact same thing you saw him doing earlier, except it's with a different.
Power tool.
Well, not a different power tool. It's one of the different like
Landing
gears. The legs of the landing gear.
Well, hello there.
Alright, turns around, goggles up. So you're back. I
have a-
assume this is good.
We have obtained the access codes.
Told you we'd get them.
Piece of cake.
It's
All
been
right,
quite
I'll-
the eventful day.
I gambled.
Not sure why you need to share this info. But okay.
What, the droid
Well.
likes to gamble.
Well, all right. I guess just hand me the access codes and we can get going. Yeah, you
There you go.
were given a thing.
Yeah.
Like you basically uploaded them to a thing, some kind of like
Data cylinder.
Like
Data
a
cylinder,
hologram or
yeah.
whatever.
a data cylinder. Yeah. So you all go up the ramp onto the ship. The ship, gets the. Boop bop beep boop. Boop bop boop bop boop. Yeah, and then it lifts off into the sky and
To infinity and beyond.
flies off into space, and that is where we will end this episode. Thank you so much for listening, guys. We cannot thank you enough for listening. That's really all about I have to say about that, honestly. If you want to send us stuff, we do have an email, whether it's... Honestly, I don't know what you would send us an email in email form, but if you want to send us something via email, you can.
I enjoyed all the gambling.
revolvingtabletop@gmail.com. That is revolvingtabletop@gmail.com. We have a Twitter where I occasionally post funny hee-hees and memes and memes and all those wacky things, and you get alerted when episodes come up. It's just twitter.com/Revolve Tabletop or just at Revolve Tabletop. If you want to help us in a fun, wacky money way for fun benefits, it's basically a tip jar. If you want to give us money on Patreon, that'd be very cool. Of course, you don't have to, but you get neat stuff like we'll shout you out right here. And you give us $3 whole, you can watch these episodes a week before they're supposed to actually come out. For everyone else, but of course that's always optional. Same thing, which is also optional. We got merch. You like stickers? You like cups that have a logo on it?
You like jazz?
We don't sell that, but
I sure wish.
if you go to revolvingtabletop.shop, you can buy a 40 wacky. We don't have shirts. We got cups. We got stickers. We got. I think we have like a little bag. You could put your dice in it. Or your pencils. Something wacky like that.
Shirts coming soon, hopefully, ?
Yes, ? Potentially ? I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But that's all the shilling I have to do right now. we thank you again for listening. We do appreciate every single one of you that listen to us scream about Star Wars for 17 hours.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
And then with that, we will be back next time. See you in 2 weeks, everybody.
May the force be with you.
Goodbye.
Be with you.
May the SpaghettiOs. I
This
don't know where
is
I'm
the
going.
way.
I don't know where I'm going with
May the
this.
Schwartz
All
be
right,
with
fly.
you.
This is a really good
May the
scene.
Schwartz